So as everyone knows, the new M1 iMacs came out, and we're probably going to be getting the new iMac Pros and so many other iMacs as well, but I actually still use my 2015 iMac almost every single day. Now this iMac is now my main iMac that I use. Well, it's actually the only iMac I own, so it probably is, but it's not my main device. I do use my M1 MacBook Pro, the 13-inch model, all the time. But this 2015 model still surprises me about the things that I'm able to do with it, and in some ways it's a smoother experience than my M1 MacBook Pro. Now, the number one reason why I use my 2015 iMac is if I'm ever doing anything super crazy on my, M1 MacBook Pro and I want to use a secondary device, I pretty much just have it set aside just for those type of things. It's also on a whole separate desk, but really the main thing I use for this specific Mac is really just data management, internet browsing, different things like that. But this was my main device I was using last year, which was really interesting. Now, the one thing that I really love about my 2015 iMac is the fact that I can use multiple displays with it. And it's not just suited for this specific iMac, all iMacs can do this. But one issue I've been having with all of my M1 Macs, even these newer M1 Macs, the M1 Max and M1 Pro, is display support. For some reason, these newer Macs, they just have a weird time handling these different displays, for multiple displays. And I have an LG Ultrafine 5K display, which was an Apple display made by Apple and LG. And for some reason, that monitor doesn't work well with my M1 MacBook Pro. And it's been doing this for like 7 months now, which is so annoying. With my 2015 iMac, although it doesn't support that Ultrafine 5K display, it supports many HDMI monitors, and I've never had any issues with those. So whenever I want a dual screen experience or a multi-screen experience, I can really do that with my 2015 iMac, which is so nice. On top of that, the screen of this thing is so beautiful. I've had such a tremendous experience with that display, and I'm just wondering how much better can it get than this. It is a very good display, and it's easily one of my favorite displays out there, and the fact that there's a computer built into this thing is a humongous asset for sure. Now, I've always found that the performance of this thing was pretty good. I haven't really, been like, oh my god, this thing can't handle anything I throw at it. I haven't really experienced that. And also you have the ability of increasing the RAM if you want to as well on these specific Macs, which is another huge asset. You can literally just go buy some extra RAM online and go input it on the back of this iMac, and you can increase your RAM that way. With these new M1 iMacs, you don't have the ability of doing so. And with these M1 MacBook Pros, they just, tighten the things you can actually go and, improve here and there within these Macs. So I definitely do think the 2015 iMac is still one of my favorite Macs for sure, and really any Intel iMac has a lot of pros and some cons, but another big thing is Windows. You can install full-fledged boot camp Windows on your 2015 iMac, where I can't really do that on my M1 Mac. I can get Parallels or whatever it's called, but it's not really that full experience as I've experienced on something like a boot camp. So that's another big asset as well. So those are just a couple of different reasons why I still use my 2015 iMac even now. And it mostly has to do with the fact that it's a really good secondary device, and it still has a lot of capability for sure. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.